The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. It's an Aloha Friday! Congratulations, Big Island. You made it through another week. It's me, Eddie O, checking into the K Big Out of Control Room with an apology. A very sincere apology from me to you. Yesterday on the Big O Show, I kept saying that yesterday was the last day of the month. It's not. Today is. Today is the last day of January. And I had also said, is it leap year? Is it leap year? It wasn't. It's good to be here hanging out with you on this Aloha Friday. Coming up, I've got that Mike Ka'i moment. It's your feel good news. Keep it here. K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. Happy Aloha Friday. It's me, Eddie O, with that Mike Ka'i moment. In your feel good news, have you seen this video? Gosh, it really pulled at my heartstrings. A dog in Istanbul, Turkey, is in the news after showing up at a vet's office carrying a sick puppy in her mouth. Someone found one of her other puppies and brought it in, and she followed them there with the other one. Both puppies were close to death, but they'll be okay. And that's my Ka'i. How did the dog know to bring her puppies to that one location, the vet? So cool, huh? That's dogs for you. As we get back to the music with Adele on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. Happy Aloha Friday. It's me, Eddie O, on the radio. And if you're listening at work, mahalo for making us a part of your workday. And if you're listening at work and you don't want to be there, this may be for you. Planters Peanuts is looking to hire 3 new people to drive around the country in their Nutmobile. It's like Oscar Mayer's Wienermobile. Starting this June, you could be a brand ambassador for a year, driving it around the country to different events as part of their Peanutter Squad. Peanutter Squad. You'll also manage event planning, pitch the brand to local media, and occasionally dress up in costume. We're guessing that would mean Mr. Peanut. So what's it pay? $45,000 a year plus benefits. There's also a travel stipend, but they don't say how much. I don't know, that sounds kind of cool. To be a Peanutter Squad member and drive around the Nutmobile around the country. I might have to look into that. Or not. More music in the queue. Keep it here. K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music and your daily holidays, they're coming up. Keep it here, K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. Naked Eyes in your Aloha Friday afternoon mix. It's me, Eddie O, with your holidays, your daily holidays for this, the 31st of January. I like this one. Today is National Fun at Work Day. If you can't have fun at work, I don't know. Today is National Hot Chocolate Day. Ooh, I like that. Today is Eat Brussels Sprouts Day. Maybe I could celebrate that. They gotta be real crispy. Today is Inspire Your Heart with Art Day. I like that one a lot. Appreciate how creative you can be and maybe inspire yourself or others on this Inspire Your Heart with Art Day. I like that one. And today is International Zebra Day. See if I can remember this correctly. Are zebras white with black stripes or black with white stripes? I believe they are white with black stripes. Happy International Zebra Day. And if you're celebrating your birthday today, you celebrate it alongside zebras. Enjoy your special day as we get back to the music on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. Taylor Swift in your Aloha Friday afternoon mix. It's me, Eddie O, and are you excited to see her at the Super Bowl? Time now for that Bubbles. In the news, a young woman on TikTok was shocked to discover that you're supposed to add water to Campbell's soup. You know, you put the soup, the condensed soup, and then you add a can of water. She didn't know that you were supposed to do that. Kind of baboozy, right? I was thinking, like, what if you went to her house for lunch or dinner and she made you chicken noodle soup and you'd be like, kind of thick, huh? This soup is kind of thick. It's your Baboos News as we get back to the music on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. It's an Aloha Friday. Way to go, Big Island. You made it through another week. It's me, Eddie O, on the radio with this question for you. What is the silliest way you've ever injured yourself? BuzzFeed recently asked people for stories, and they posted some of the highlights, like a woman was singing Part of Your World from Little Mermaid at karaoke, got way into it, and tore her ACL. A guy waxed his floor, tried to do the Tom Cruise slide from Risky Business, but didn't stop and busted his lip on a door frame. Someone tried ice skating for the first time, immediately tried to jump, broke their tailbone. A woman dislocated her knee trying to kick a balloon. One person wrote, I stood on a beach ball and fell into a coffee table. Not good. Someone tried to walk down a set of stairs with their roller skates and needed 10 stitches in their knee. Ouch. I sliced my finger. One guy wrote, I sliced my finger open on a disco ball. Somebody said, I injured my knee playing foosball. Someone was riding their bike, got distracted when they saw a cute puppy and crashed into a mailbox. I'm surprised sneezing, because I was tying my shoe and had to sneeze, so I turned away and I threw out my back. That's for real. That happened to me. What's a funny way that you injured yourself? More music in the queue, but first the news on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music. How's it? I'm Eddie on the radio, right here on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. Hey, you happy Aloha Friday. It's me, Eddie O, on the radio. What you got going down this weekend? I just checked my calendar, and I don't have any events, any gigs to announce out this weekend, which is kind of nice. but that means yard work. And we've been getting plenty of rain on the Kona side. The weeds are going off. Yard work. That's I like doing yard work though. I find great satisfaction and great gratification from doing yard work. My girl Jill and I's yard's really coming together. Happy yard working this weekend, everyone. Coming up, class will be in session with your Hawaii 101. But first, back to the music on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. On this Aloha Friday, it's me, Eddie O. Class is in session. It's your Hawaii 101. I saw this, or I learned this by watching PBS Hawaii's YouTube channel. You can learn plenty. You can learn plenty by watching PBS. The Hawaiian name for Diamond Head is Le'ahi, which means brow of the tuna. The shape of the ridge line resembles a tuna's dorsal fin. I want you to pull up an image of Diamond Head and then the image of a tuna or ahi fish, and they look exactly alike. The name was given to the crater Le'ahi by native Hawaiians. Here's the, I'm not going to comment. British sailors in the 19th century named the crater Diamond Head after mistaking calcite crystals on the slopes for diamonds. Diamond Head or Le'ahi. Le'ahi just sounds so much more beautiful. Class dismissed. It's your Hawaii 101 as we get back to the music on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. Happy Aloha Friday, and thanks for making us a part of your workday. It's me, Eddie O, and a woman in Indonesia is going viral after she got her nose ring stuck in the back of an office chair. She was joking around, sticking her nose in the holes in the back of that office chair, when the piercing, her nose piercing, got caught on the mesh. No one could free it, so they called for help. The woman and the attached chair were taken in the back of a van to a local fire department where they were able to cut her free. There's video of the entire rescue mission. It's funny. Check it out. And they had some fun with it. She seemed scared during the ride in the back of the van with the chair, but then she rides the attached wheelie chair up to the firefighters. It was cute. They also pretend like they're going to use a chainsaw to free her, but ultimately they just used some pliers to cut her free from the mesh. I dropped this story for anybody and everybody who has a nose ring. More music in the queue, but first the news on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music. And your joke of the day is coming up. Keep it here. K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music. K Big FM. It's me, Eddie O, with your Aloha Friday joke of the day. Why do melons have weddings? Because they cantaloupe. They cantaloupe. What's your favorite melon? I like cantaloupe, but I'm going to have to go with watermelon for sure, being my number one melon. As we get back to the music on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music. K Big FM rocks set in your Friday afternoon mix. It's me, Eddie. Random fact. Dalmatians became firehouse dogs in the 1800s because the fire engines were pulled by horses, and Dalmatians got along with the horses better than any other breed. And that's why Dalmatians became firehouse dogs. Pretty cool, huh? Now you know with Eddie O as we get back to the music on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music. You turned on K Big FM on this Aloha Friday. It's me, Eddie O, out the door and on my way home. Aloha, mahalo, and a hui ho. Remember, love one another. We're one human family. And I look forward to spending time with you Monday afternoon. But first, do me a favor. Do me a huge favor. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you Monday, just past tree, right here on K Big FM. Peace.